What is up, you guys? It's Valet Telly here, and welcome back to Let's Catch a Vibe. Now, I hope I'm feeling great, feeling amazing, feeling vibey, of course. You guys knew this was coming. If I cover in the Battle Pass, I'm going to cover the shop. So, jumping straight into the first Descendant shop. So, we're not going to go through everything here because there is quite a lot on show. Again, we've been through the Battle Pass. Descendant. Okay, so if we click on Descendants, we've got these tickets. So, these range from us getting various different resources. We obtain one Descendant. You obtain one Descendant and you get like multiple rarities. Obviously, this is meant to be like, legendary, epic, and then probably just normal. So yeah, if we click on one, you get a guaranteed Descendant ticket between, it'll tell you which of the Descendants are available. You get some Descendant XP plus 30%, weapon efficiency plus 30%, and you get a Descendant slot as well. Pretty much exactly the same for these as well. So this is like ticket B, so these are different Descendants. It does show you on the card there. On the image, which ones are available if you guys wanted to just quickly check. Now, moving us on to the Descendants themselves. We've got a few to go through. These are the main three which you guys will have seen already. You guys will have looked at these skills already. If you haven't, then I might go through them at the end. But starting us off with Bunny, which was with us in the first mission. We have Bunny. So, a dealer of continuous damage who sprints while discharging electricity. The more she runs, the greater the electrical energy she emulates. So, let's have a look. So, one of her attacks is the Thrill Bomb. Creates a Thrill Bomb that targets the nearest enemy within range, dealing damage. This damage increases proportionally the amount of electricity. She's got the speed of light, always moves by sprint and increases sprint speed. We've got lightning emission, activates the lightning emission state, deals damage to nearby enemies when moving a certain distance, increases the damage proportionally to the amount of electricity. We've got the maximum power, so she discharges electricity forwards. It's kind of like having like a bit of a unibeam. Deals damage on enemies that come into contact with electricity. Her passive skill is Rabbit Foot. Deal damage to nearby enemies upon landing after a double jump. Okay, so not bad. You guys can read a bit of her actual description if you guys want. Moving us on to the second one, we have Yaber. So he's Yaber, a utility type DPS who uses turrets. Okay, summons turrets for assault and recovery, respectively. Okay, so again, he's got an assault turret where he can drop a turret down, a summon an assault turret. The assault turret remains on the battlefield to attack enemies. When hit by a unique weapon, it creates a damage zone. We have the medical turret, again, pretty self-explanatory. We've got the multi-purpose gun. Equip a unique weapon. Hitting a turret with unique weapon creates a turret zone. Okay, so you can lock it in and have it defend and actual heal. Okay, fair enough. I think I gathered that much. And then we have the reactive skill. Detonates a summon turret to grant overhaul. The self-destructive releases multiple fragments around dealing explosive damage. His passive skill is turret sync. When an assault turret and a medical turret are both summoned, it grants a turret sync. Okay, so it increases firearm attack damage by 20% and skill power increase. Okay, not bad. For those of you that are a bit more of the, should we say, you are like an archer kind of thing, you stay away from the middle of the battle. We then got Frenya, which is a continuous damage dealer who freely manipulates venom. Whoa! Not gonna lie, she looks pretty cool. Indeed. So hers is going to be all about toxic. Yeah. Fires a toxic bullet, dealing damage to hit hit enemies. The toxic bullet explodes, creating a toxic puddle. Okay, not bad. Oh, it inflicts trauma on those hit. Okay. We then got the defense mechanism. Gains plague body armor. Okay, so she can apply body armor to herself, and people come up and do melee, they get intoxicated, I think. We've got the putrid venom. Throw poison to create a toxic swamp. Enemies that touch the toxic swamp take continuous damage and are inflicted. Okay, afflicted with poison. We then got the venom baptism. Oh damn! Equip a unique weapon. Unequipped after all bullets are consumed on a certain period of time has passed, or a certain period. Obviously, okay. We then got the contagious links for the passive skill. We get max stacks up to 15. Toxic skill power is increased. Increases toxic skill power by the number of nearby enemies inflicted with poison. Okay, so she's like a damage over time descendant. We then move on to Glee. She again looks awesome. Like, love the coat. She looks awesome. Glee. A dealer who becomes stronger the more she damages herself. Oh, okay, so this is like a risk versus reward. Okay, so we have her skill is Frenzy. In the Frenzy state, increased firearm and attack penetration, but reduces HP recovery. Like I said, it's what I used to call on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's like a you've got to give something to gain something, which I never usually like. We then got the Life Siphon. Deal damage to targets within range and recovers HP. Okay, so she does have something to recover the HP that she depletes. Not bad. In Frenzy State, deals increased the damage proportional to HP. Okay, not bad. Increased sensory when in the frenzy state, maximize lethality during which bullets are not consumed. Oh damn! Hey, there's infinite ammo, people. We've got the Massacre. Equip a unique weapon. The number of bullets loaded is affected by the amount of power of life owned. Oh damn. Okay, fair enough. We then have a passive skill, which is Thirst. Cannot have shield or MP. In the non-frenzy state, reduces incoming damage. Defeated enemies have a chance to drop life spheres, which upon contact grant the power of life upon it. Okay, not bad, not bad. So again, we are getting like damage reduced as well. We got spawn rates on a life sphere. Not bad. Moving us on to Sharon, which again, absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love the character models in this game. We've got Sharon, an assassin type melee dealer with electric arcane. Using camouflage, she can close the distance to her enemies whenever she desires and ambush enemies anytime, anywhere. So we have Cut-Off Beam, inflicts damage and electrocution on enemies in front of the Cut-Off Beam. We've got the Active Camouflage, activates camouflage which hides self from enemy sight, attacking an enemy while in this state immediately ends. Again, so if you want a bit of a breather from the battlefield, you can run away, which is always handy. We've got Shock Nuts, fire bullets impact rounds from the arm forward. Okay, so it gives us a stun. We then get the Flash Sword. Oh my goodness, Flash Short Sword. Generates multiple short swords and fires them at a designated target. Hit enemies take burst damage. Okay. We then have a passive skill, which is Assassinator. So she gets a cooldown of 45 seconds. Or I think that's what the passive skill is, a 45 seconds cooldown. Outgoing damage increases when outgoing damage increases when non-attacking target is in. Okay. While in the ambush state, killing an enemy by using skill resets the active camouflage. Okay, so it is a bit of a like, I've got to damage someone to get back into hiding. Moving us on to Blair, we have a chief who deals continuous damage and who manipulates fire. Okay. We got Blaze Up, spawns fire and creates a flame zone on the ground. Enemies standing in the flame zone receive continuous burning damage. Okay. We then got Extinguish, retrieves the flame zones created on the battlefield and recovers MP in proportion to the amount retrieved. Okay. We then have Burn Taste, fires a flame towards enemies. Enemies hit by flame can take continuous damage, yada yada yada. Deadly Cuisine, oh my goodness, I think that's Deadly Cuisine. Fires a giant fireball toward. On explosion, the giant fireball deals burst damage to nearby enemies and divides into multiple small fireballs. So it's like a cluster firebomb. Passive skill, we have Pitmaster. When attacking enemies inflicted with burn, increases the skill critical hit damage, increases skill critical hit rate based on the number of flame zones created on the battlefield. So I like the fact that these proc on how many things you got on the battlefield, how many things you got going. We also do have the skill crit hit damage increased by 10% as well. So hey, he's another good contender. We then got Valby. I think I've read that right. Valby. She looks like she's about to go to space. Dealer of continuous damage who moves around freely through her water arc. A terrifying turret to enemies. She always has refreshing ocean wave to her teammates. Okay. So we got water. We got Bubble Bullet. Firing a bouncing bubble bullet where the bubble bullet impacts, it creates a small puddle at the point of collision. So would this work if you fire this and then one of your friends does a lightning attack? That'd be pretty cool. Enemies who touch a small pool take continuous damage and are inflicted with laundry, I think that says. Moving us on to Plop Plop, we have form a big puddle at a designated location. Emerges from the big puddle and inflicts knockdown on nearby enemies. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's like a drop down attack. We then have Clean Up, activates activates liquefied state. While liquefied, does not collide with enemies and creates a water wave on the ground. Enemies standing in the water wave can take continuous damage. Okay. We then have Laundry Bomb. Equip a unique weapon. It will be unequipped when the duration ends or all bullets have been used. The projectile impact of the unique weapon creates a laundry bomb dealing continuous damage and inflicting towed on nearby enemies. Last but not least, we have Water Intake. Decreases amount by 30%. When using skills while on water, MP cost decreases. Puddles created by skills are also considered to be water. Okay. Hey, I like the fact that we got the elements in here. We got Enzo, a supporter who uses drones and supply ships, commands the battlefield by supplying ammo to allies while launching in long-range attacks from drones at the same time. Hey, this guy sounds cool. Again, another one of those people that's at the back of the battleground for support. Anyway, we have Start Supply. Summons a bullet supplying device at the designated location. Supplying bullets to allies that approach the device. Okay, not bad. It does other things as well. Explosive drone. Launches an explosive drone forward. The explosive drone explodes on contact with an enemy on a terrain object. Okay. Dealing burst damage. We then have enhanced combat suit. Summons shield recovery comms. When the shield recovery comes is first summoned, it recovers the shield and grants enhanced combat suit. Last but not least, we have perfect support. Summons a small supply ship to himself and his allies. The small supply ship provides supply bullets and grants perfect supporter to allies. Okay. His passive skill, Jesus. Fire supporter. Grants fire support to allies within an area around self. Fire support effect enhances when the Descendant is present within the party or squad. So we get general rounds capacity, special rounds, impact rounds, high power rounds, additional increase per ally and squad member. Time limit is increased. Damn, he's got a lot. Moving us on to the last three now, we have Kyle, which, Jesus, this man looks like he's about to take on Thanos. Kyle, a bruiser who generates and manipulates magnetic fields. Okay, so we've got like a Magneto character. Creates a barrier or radiates magnetic force to push enemies back and serves as strong as a shield. We have Repulse Dash. Charges forward to deal damage and inflict knockback on colliding enemies. Okay. Magnetic Bulwark. Extends both hands to create a barrier in front that blocks enemy range attacks. Every time the barrier blocks an attack, it recovers magnetic force proportionate to damage blocked. Okay. We then have Magnetism Spurt. When hit by enemies in the Magnetism Spurt state, magnetic force is consumed instead of shield and HP. Okay, now we're cooking. When all the magnetic force is consumed or destroyed, okay. Discharge. Okay, so even when it's all like skills over with, it'll discharge and knock people back, which is cool. We've got Superconductive Thrusters. Uses superconductive thrusters to soar into the air. Descends, colliding with enemies and dealing damage upon impact. Woo-hoo! We then have Experienced Technician. Max amount of magnetic force increases proportionally to max shield. When the shield is fully consumed, gains magnetic care. This effect has a cooldown. Jeez. Gradually decreases. Okay, while I come back. We've got a cooldown of 300 seconds. Max amount of shield times 200. Man. Oof, we got the last two now. The is it El Miro or El Moro? Anyway, is it Ezimo? Is it Ezimo? Yeah. It's Ezimo. A burst DPS who handles explosives, attached bombs to enemies and detonates them at the right opportunity. So we have Time Bomb. Fires a sticky bomb towards can't even talk now. Fires a sticky bomb forward. The sticky bomb attaches to an enemy on terrain on contact. Ooh, on terrain or contact. We then have Blast. Detonates the attached bombs. Okay, so that's a secondary. Nice. Damage dealt increases the number of attached bombs. We've got Guided Landmine. Places a guided landmine. Once placed, the guided landmine flies to an enemy within its detection range and attaches it to it. Okay. We then got the Arc Explosion. Dashes forward to deal damage and inflict knockback on colliding targets during movement. Ooh. We then have the Adventurous Habit. So this has a 30-second cooldown. Drops a bomb on the ground when the shield is completely depleted. Okay, I like the defensive capabilities of this. Last but not least, we have Eugene, which, not gonna lie, badass looking character. A supporter who uses his selected drones to heal allies. Okay, we got more support. He heals his allies and grants them buffs after determining the distance between the allies and him. Okay, there's a bit more description there. Solidarity healing attaches a healing drone to an ally. The drone is dismissed if it gets too far from the target or when the duration expires. Pardon me. We then have the reconstruction serum. Fires reconstructive serum forward. Enemies hit by reconstructive serum are inflicted with an allergy. I think that says allergy. Yeah. Anyway, moving us on to the simulant spray. Grants simulation to nearby enemies. Allies receive healing proportion to the number of... Okay. Moving us on to the hyperactive healing ground. Ooh. Enters skill standby mode upon use. This skill can be used with the attack button and it cancels with the aim button. Okay, heals allies and self within circle range. The passive is stop overreacting. Significantly reduces the time it takes to rescue allies. Ooh. Max HP increased by 120% and duration is 10 seconds. Guys, we got some absolute bangers of normal descent. Like, obviously, like I say normal descendants, but we got some absolute bangers on the roster here. I'm assuming obviously there's more for here to come. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this small little video. I know it was a bit long going through all the things, but we had to check out every descendant. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, let me know in the comments down below why you like the video. Also, let me know which is your favorite descendant, judging by this video. Are you going to be someone that does water, lightning? Are you going to be a healer? Are you going to be explosive expert? Let me know. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoying Let's Catch a Vibe. Also, if you are new, please don't forget to switch on the bell notifications to get notifications out below. But more importantly, don't forget to stay by me. Which descendant are you? Peace.